chances are the reasons why you might have inner conflict with yourself, having periods of personal conflict within, the yin and yang being off balance, or the what do you call it? The Muslims have a saying for their for what it means, but the moderate Muslims have changed the meaning a little bit of the when they say that oh, what's that word? They have a name for jihad. But I've heard someone else say that it was maintaining a balance. I was like, no, that's not what it means. But anyway, yeah, you might have an inner conflict and you not be at peace with yourself because you might have reasons for being guilty. You might have violated your own conscience. You may have trespassed one of God's laws, or several. You may have crossed the lines even with the human judicial systems. You know, you may have spit on the sidewalk or crossed the street when the sign didn't turn, let you know that it was okay to walk across it. You may have ran a red light. So yeah, you have a troubled conscience. But when you don't have a troubled conscience, that's when you have to worry. But you have to be able to deal with a lot of these people. They engage in all kinds of horrific practices, and they start to form these bad habits, and they indulge in things and meddle in things that they're not supposed to meddle with. And some of them find themselves totally engrossed in those things, and it draws them into a terrible place, a pit, a gutter. They start drinking a little, then they become alcoholics. They engage in promiscuity, sexual activity, and pretty soon they're having multiple partners and getting all kinds of sexually transmitted diseases. And then there's those who go way deep in darkness. They engage in all kinds of terrible things, not even worthy of mention, but the state penitentiaries and the prison system is filled with these kind of people doing these things, and they're a menace to society because they started out doing a little bit of these things, and then it took over them. The spiritual text, the holy scriptures, written down by people who were supposedly influenced by the invisible powers of goodness. They wrote down for us that you're not even supposed to go near those things. Don't think about them, don't dwell on them, don't engage